Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to differentiate product of two functions. When you are given a product of two functions and you want to find its first derivative, what you need to do is put down the first function, multiply by the derivative of the second function, plus you put down the second function and multiply by the derivative of the first function. Let's look at an example like y equal to uv, where u and v are functions of x. Now, if we want to find the derivative of y equal to u v, the first derivative, now the notation for first derivative is dy over dx, which is the same thing as y prime is equal to, put down the first function, which is u, multiplied by the derivative of v, which is dv over dx, because our functions u and v are functions of x, plus put down the second function v multiplied by the derivative of u, which is du over dx. Now let's deal with this using a concrete example. Assuming we are given example 1, which is y equal to x cube sine x, and we want to find the first derivative of this function. So we have dy over dx, which is the same thing as our y prime is equal to, we put down the first function, which is x cube, multiplied by the derivative of sine x, and we know d dx of sine x is equals to cos x. So that means derivative of sine x is cos x, plus we put down a second function, which is sine x, then you multiply by the derivative of x cube, and we know derivative of x cube is 3x squared. Now simplifying this, we have x cube cos x plus 3x squared sine x. We can factorize the x squared out, so we have x squared bracket open x multiplying cos x plus 3 sine x as our result. Let's look at another example. Let's call it our example 2. If we are given y to be equal to x exponent 4 cos x, and we want to find the first derivative of this, dy over dx, which is equals to, we put down the first function, which is x to the 4 multiplied by the derivative of cos x, and we know derivative d dx of cos x is equal to minus sine x. So that means derivative of cos x is minus sine x, plus put down a second function, which is cos x multiplied by the derivative of x to the 4, and derivative of x to the 4 is 4x cube. Now simplifying this, I have minus x to the 4 sine x plus 4x cube cos x, and we can factorize x cube out, so we have x cube bracket open minus x sine x plus 4 cos x as our final result. Let's look at another example. Let's call it our example 3. Assuming you are given y equal to cos x sine x, and you want to find the first derivative of cos x sine x. Say the y dx is equal to, put down the first function, which is cos x, then multiply by the derivative of sine x, and we know the derivative of sine x is cos x, plus put down a second function, which is sine x, multiply by the derivative of the first function, and we know the derivative of cos x is minus sine x. And simplifying this, we have cos x times cos x is cos square x, sine x minus sine x is minus sine square x as our final result. Let's look at our last example. Let's call it our example 4. Assuming you are given y equal to x to the 5, x exponent 5, e exponent x, and you want to find the first derivative of this, which is the product of two functions. Let's put down our notation for derivative, which is equals to, put down the first function, which is x to the 5. Derivative of e to the x is e to the x, plus you put down the second function, which is e to the x, then you multiply by the derivative of the first function, which is derivative of x exponent 5 is 5 x exponent 4. Now we can simplify this, factorizing e exponent x out, which is e exponent x multiplying x exponent 5 plus 5 x exponent 4. We can equally factorize x exponent 4 out, so we have x exponent 4 e to the x multiplying x plus 5 as our final result. This is how you differentiate product of two functions. If you see this video helpful, consider subscribing for more related videos.